Welcome! This video demonstrates a new feature of Feature Pack 1 in Studio 9. This feature is called Placeholders and simplifies the way you work with Excel. The model is about a brewery, and the XLData collects information about planned and historical data. Opening the first variable shows us a normal XLData function that refers to a workbook, a sheet inside that workbook, and 52 values, one for each week, of millions of bottles per week. And the same goes for the historical data, as well as our constant reading some product distribution numbers. Now we want to use placeholders instead. We go to the project menu, into project settings, where we see you have a new tab called placeholders. We need to enable it to start using placeholders. I can then type a name for my placeholder. I call it Nordic Beer. Also, I can give it a documentation in case you have many different types of placeholders. The name Nordic Beer is the name I can use to replace all the references to the Excel sheet. Now you see that there are different types of placeholders. This video only focuses on the Excel file one. For that one, we do not need any definition. You may also want to open up the placeholder to the end user. We will not for this example. The only thing we need to do now is to select the spreadsheet we want to use, and our placeholder is defined. Now we need to update the variables connected to Excel. We will remove the old reference to the Excel spreadsheet and use a new function called expand. Start with the parentheses to start any function in Studio, the quote, and then curly brackets, followed by a $sign to identify the placeholder name, which is Nordic Beer, if you remember, and then we end it with the curly brackets, a new quote, and parentheses for the expand function. I will now make a copy of this function and use that to replace the old reference in both of the other two variables. And as you can see, we got back our 52 values, and it's no question marks whatsoever. This illustrates how easy it is to work with placeholders, and whenever the client sends you a new Excel spreadsheet, you can just update it one place. Imagine the time you will save if you have a tenfold of different dataset connections.